Hello, this is Chloe. In this video I'll be showing you how to crochet this grit stitch zipper pouch. At the top you can see there's a zipper that you can open up the pouch with, and you can put an endless amount of things in here, whatever you would like to put in it. And just for an added decoration, I sewed on some heart-shaped buttons. But the grit stitch makes a nice texture to it, and I also like the multicolored yarn. It really goes well with the grit stitch. But here are the materials you will need to make this project. The materials you will need are some size 4 medium weight acrylic yarn in any color you'd like. This is just a pink color of Mainstays 100% acrylic yarn. An H 5mm crochet hook, a yarn needle, a 7-inch zipper, and scissors. So let's get started. To start off, we will take our yarn and then make a slip knot. So to make a slip knot, you wrap the yarn around your finger twice, then hold the end, then pull one loop over the other twice, and pull. After that, we will take our crochet hook, then put it into the loop we just made and pull. Next, we will chain 32. So to make a chain, you yarn over and pull through the loop that's on your crochet hook. So make 32 chains. After that, we will skip the first chain we made, the first chain from our crochet hook, and then into the second chain we will make a single crochet. So go into the top loop here, and then yarn over and pull through that loop, then yarn over and pull through both loops that are on your crochet hook. You've just made a single crochet. So in that same chain, we'll make a double crochet. So to make a double crochet, you yarn over, then go into the chain, then yarn over and pull through, then yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So we've just made a single crochet and a double crochet into the same stitch. Next, we will skip the next chain, and then in the second chain we will do the same thing by making a single crochet and a double crochet. Like so. So we'll repeat skipping the next chain, going into the second chain, and doing a single crochet and a double crochet all the way to the end of our chain link. After that, we will chain 1 and turn to begin row 2. So now for row 2, we will skip the first double crochet or first stitch, and then into the second stitch we will do a single crochet and a double crochet. Like so. Then we will repeat skipping the first stitch, then in the second stitch we will do a single crochet and a double crochet. So we'll repeat that all the way across the row. Then we will chain 1 and turn to begin row 3. So as you can see, the grit stitch is starting to form. After each row, it creates like a slant. So the first row created a left leaning slant, and the second row, if you're looking at from the right side, it created a right leaning slant. So it's a really interesting and pretty stitch. It's my favorite crochet stitch. But moving on to row 3, we will repeat row 2, and this goes for all the way up to row 25. So for rows 3 to 25, we'll repeat row 2 by chaining 1 first, skipping the first stitch, then in the second stitch we will do a single crochet and a double crochet. And then we will just repeat skipping the first stitch, then in the second stitch doing a single crochet and a double crochet all the way across to the end of the row. Then just repeat that row up to row 25. Then I will show you what to do next. So this is what your main piece should look like after you've finished 25 rows of the grit stitch. And I just finished off the yarn and cut a really long end so that I could sew the zipper on and sew the sides together. So what we're gonna do is, if you look at it this way, we're gonna flip it to the left, then fold it up like that. So after that, we will take our yarn needle and then thread it into the end. Then we will sew the zipper on. So take your zipper and then put one side onto the back of the edge here. And then make the zipper part that you open whenever you pull on the zipper, like make it lay flat on the edge. Then all we're going to do is sew the zipper side onto the main piece. Like this. Once you've sewn the first side of the zipper to the main piece, it should look something like this. So now what we're going to do is sew this other side of the zipper to the other end of the main piece. So fold the zipper so that you'll be able to line it up with the other edge of the main piece. And then take your end, it should be right at this part here, then go into the corner and then go into the corner of the other side like this, and then sew that together like so. And then your zipper should be folded down like this. So now what we're going to do is sew this other side of the zipper the same way we did with the first side. Once you've sewn both sides of the zipper to both sides of the main piece, it should look something like this. So next, what we are going to do is sew this open space on each side together so that it's not just open, so nothing falls out inside. So what we're going to do is try to like fold these open ends of the zipper down so it just shows the crocheted part. Then we'll sew the crocheted edges to each other, like so. And then just do one more stitch right before the zipper pull starts. Just go back into the stitches we made to go to the edge that we were at before. Then we will sew this side closed. These two edges, we'll sew them closed. Once you've sewn this side together, so it's closed, we're just going to go into the stitches along the bottom to get to the other side so we can sew this side closed and this top open edge closed. So to go into the stitches, you just poke your needle into like the middle of each stitch and then pull the yarn through it so that you're just moving the yarn and needle to a different spot, but you aren't sewing anything together. See, you can still open this part. So do that, then I'll show you how to sew this part together. Now your yarn should be at this end of the pouch. So what we're going to do is sew these two edges together to close up this side, just as we did on this other side. Then we'll be almost finished. So once you've sewn that side closed, all we'll have to do is do the same thing that we did on this side with the open zipper sides that don't actually have the zipper. So on this side you can see there's the same thing. It's just an open hole where the zipper is. So all you're going to do is tuck that into the inside and then sew the crocheted parts together just up to where the zipper actually starts. Now it should look something like this. On both sides, it should all be closed, and whenever you open up the zipper, it should be able to open up and you have your pouch. So now all you have to do is sew these ends into a few stitches so that the ends are secure. And then you'll be finished with your grit stitch pouch. My zipper pouch was in need of something extra, so I sewed these two heart-shaped buttons onto the right side of it. So here's what it looks like when all finished. You can put many things in here. There's like an endless amount of possibilities. You can put crochet hooks, pencils, crayons, makeup, whatever you would like to put into your pouch. But I hope you enjoyed learning how to crochet this grit stitch zipper pouch, and thanks for watching. Bye!